All right, let's go to the Oak Restaurant hotline. Oak Restaurant has gift certificates available for Christmas. You can go by and pick up gift certificates for those people that are oh so hard to buy, namely me. And you can go by and get gift certificates at the Oak Restaurant in Manchester. Check them out on Facebook, the Oak Restaurant. Steve Pierce, the color voice for WKSR, Giles County Football, joins us on the phone. Steve, big win tonight for your Bobcats.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was a great ball game against a very good, well-prepared White House ball club. Coach Porter, real classy organization there. They came out, they gave Bobcats all they could handle there. Good game plan by White House, but the Bobcats just took their best shot and kept plugging away at them.
I was listening to you on the broadcast, and one of the things that you kept talking about was that White House just lined it up and ran it straight at you. They were going to try to hit you in the mouth with a hammer, right?
Yeah, they did, and you know, it really wasn't anything that they didn't do anything different than the Bobcat coaching staff thought they were going to do. You know, whenever you get this far in the playoffs, you sort of have to do with you have to run with what got you there. And you know, White House, excellent coaching staff, excellent game plan. They came out a lot of times just going straight ahead, running the smokestack eye. They run the Wildcat formation a lot. But you know, this Bobcat defense, other than almost halftime against Marshall County back in the regular season, the first-string defense has not surrendered a touchdown. Tonight, the Bobcats found themselves in a situation where they beautiful punt by White House pinned the ball down on about the 19-yard line, and then a good play calling on a blitz by White House with a sack of Trevor Holder backed the Bobcats up. They had to punt out of their end zone. And it was the punt come off the side of the punter's foot, and the ball wound up 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line for White House. And they still had to grind it in for the first touchdown that the starting defense of the Bobcats has given up.
We're talking to Steve Pierce of WKSR.
Steve, talk a little bit about, talked about the Bobcat defense and how stiff it's been lately and tonight against White House. Talk a little bit about the offensive side of the ball. Giles County put up 34 tonight on White House, and against a team that likes to grind it out and run the clock down and control time of possession. Sometimes it's hard to put up a lot of points. So talk a little bit about that side of the ball and who stood out for Giles County tonight.
One advantage that Giles County's had is that they pretty much try to be a 50-50 ball club, and I think that's what they brought to the table this week that maybe Lexington couldn't bring to the table is, you know, we can throw when we have to throw, and we can run when we have to run. And, you know, the Bobcats come out, I think they wound up unofficially 294 yards of offense. Trevor Holder missed a few games, due to injury, and he's working his way back. I'd say he's about 90%. Had a really good game tonight. The offensive line, we lost some players early in the season. Big David Dale would have been a senior starter and everything, and it's sort of been a patchwork putting that offensive line together, but Coach Walt Smith and his staff, they've just been building it piece by piece. The offensive line tonight, for the most part, gave Trevor Holder plenty of time to throw the football. Now, against this White House defense, I've got to tell you, it's a really good game plan, really good coaching staff from White House. The yards were tough to come by. Anybody that likes old smash mouth football would have loved this ball game because there was a lot of running in between the tackles tonight. But the Bobcat offense really found their rhythm and was able to put some points up on White House tonight.
Giles County gets Trezevant next week after a 12-7 win over Dyersburg. Talked to coach and staff any about preparation for next week?
Yeah, just a little bit. Coach Walt Smith so excited after the ball game. He just barely mentioned Trezevant. His one thing he likes for the team to do is use that Friday night and maybe most of the part on Saturday and sort of savor the win and everything. But the Bobcats know they've got their hands full next week. On paper, Trezevant, #1 defense in the state. Dyersburg, we know they're a good football team, and but the good thing is somehow or another the Bobcats get to go back home to Sam Davis Park, Jack Deere Field, and play in Giles County right there at our stadium. So, I like the odds of playing at home, and that's what you play for is try to get to come back home. Trezevant, really good ball club loaded with athletes, but like Coach Smith said, we think we got a few athletes too.
We're talking to Steve Pierce. He is the color voice for WKSR in Giles County. Kenton Baker had a long run that set up the touchdown right after White House scored their touchdown. Did he have a big night again tonight, the Sundrop Badger?
Yeah, he did. And one thing about Kenton Baker is it's some of the things that he doesn't do. He drew double coverage all night long. One thing that was evident right off the bat, and it's against most of the teams we play, whenever we come out on offense, they're trying to find out where number 15 is.
All right.
So one of the keys to the offense working tonight is we had other players. Dontarius Gilbert, number 3, stepped up. We had good running out of Tyler Reynolds. We had other people step up tonight. Devontae Jimenez going over the middle for a big catch. You know, they double up. Lucas Harrison also a couple of crucial catches for first downs. You know, they're going to double up on Kenton. They're going to watch him, but I'm going to tell you, he's so exciting. The first time that White House punted, he had one man to miss, and he would have took it to the house. And so we sort of made a note of that. And sure enough, the next time they punted, Kenton Baker, he took the ball. He made a little move like he was going to the sideline, and then in typical Kenton Baker fashion, he cut back to the inside, eluded a couple of would-be tacklers, and it was off to the races. So,
all right, Steve, I hate to cut you off, but we are up against a hard break. We got to go. I think I'm going to come down. I think I'm going to come down to the Brickyard next week and see you and Wade. Okay?
Yeah, come on down. We miss Wade daily tonight. You get yourself on down there. There's going to be a huge crowd in Giles County.
All right.
Appreciate what y'all do. Great job.
Thanks, Steve. We got to go to a break for our stations on the network. This is Friday Night Thunder.